Hello Aquarius and welcome to my channel. My name is Peace. I'm with the Footsteps to Peace. I'm a psychic astrologer and an intuitive life coach. If you are interested in a personal reading, please feel free to check the description box down below. There you'll find the link to my website, thefootstepstopeace.com. Also like, share, and subscribe. You know I appreciate it. And hit that notification bell so you can be updated the next time I post a video. All right, Aquarius, I went ahead and started shuffling and you had some cards that fell out. You are showing up as the Two of Wands. Right now you've got the world on the palm of your hands and you need to make a decision on where it is that you want to go. You will have to sacrifice something in order to get something in its place, but here's the deal. It's worrying you, okay? You're worried, you're fearful, but I'm not going to lie. You've got a lot of really good energy here. You've got the Page of Wands, the Knight of Wands, the Six of Wands, the Two of Cups, the Nine of Pentacles. It's like you're kind of like, your challenge is get some sleep. Your challenge is, oh, you got another, look, you got another two. So now you have 3 2s here in your reading, okay? So this is a really decision-making time for you Aquariuses. You guys need to really decide on where you're going. I feel like what's on your mind is, you know, wanting to be recognized for the hard work and dedication of all the things that you've put in. I feel like, you know, and this could have a lot to do with your work, Aquarius. You know, when I see all these wands, this definitely, and then the Nine of Pentacles, it says that you have everything that you need financially, you know, because people are seeing you as the Nine of Cups, or maybe that's just the facade that you're putting out there. Maybe that's why you're worried. At the, you know, at the bottom of your reading, Aquarius, oh, and you show up in your own reading, but the problem is you've got the devil as the overall energy. So maybe for some of you, you're bound. Maybe for some of you, it's, you know, selfishness, unworthiness, big time. I feel like, you know, a lot of, you know, Aquarius is right now, I feel like there's no stable ground for you at this time, especially even in relationships right now. Maybe you are choosing something that is toxic for you instead of choosing the things that are actually good for you. Maybe for some of you Aquariuses, you have unhealthy addictions to, you know, all these wands energy. This could be a sexual addiction, some type of sexual addiction. You know, that could be porn. That could be, you know, prostitutes. That could just be, you know, just too much of a good thing is too much, you know, even if it's a good thing, it's too much. So I feel like maybe for some of you, you guys went from being in a relationship to being single, okay? You're going through a divorce right now. But I want to see, why is the devil here, Spirit? 5 of Swords, yeah, the Magician, and the Ace of Swords. So yeah, needing to walk away. Look at, you have the control to take those. If you look around their neck, you see those chains, right? At any point in time, all they have to do is take those chains off and literally walk away. Okay, there's no winners, there's no losers, you know, and so when you do so, you're able to manifest a different life. But what I'm going to say now is, with the devil here, the 5 of Swords here, and the Magician, I see this as the trickster. Okay, and I feel like maybe you are tricking yourself into believing certain things, and I feel like, you know, there's some type of clarity that you need, that I feel like you already have the answers and you already have all the tools. The problem is you're addicted to something that is very unhealthy for you, and I feel like whatever this is it's getting you caught up, so that, and it's making you cut off, you know, people are walking away from you, Aquarius, because they just don't know how to react or respond to you anymore. They're trying to move on because this is just too much for them. So, you know, you really need to think about what it is that you're getting yourself involved in, okay? But at the end of the day, I'm not going to lie, you do have the Star, but it did show up in reverse. So that tells me that, you know, there's some type of depression here for some of you Aquariuses. And I'm not surprised, because you do have Saturn in your sign. With Jupiter, they're expanding whatever is going on, whatever decisions that need to be made. Maybe for some of you, there's a lot of traveling. You've got a lot of busy energy. You're kind of just going back and forth, and it's like, I don't know where I'm going. I don't know where this is going to lead. Well, you don't know because you haven't made the decision yet, because you're stuck and bound to some thought or idea that something else is going to you know, come to fruition. You're lying to yourself. When I see the Ace of Swords here, it's like you're trying to trick yourself into believing something that really isn't true. Aquarius, you guys need to really think about that, especially when you have all this emphasis in your second house of Pisces. You know, Pisces can be illusions, delusions, fantasies, mental institutions, sorrow, depression, sex, drugs, alcohol, codependent relationships, any one of those things. The only way out is through. And Pisces on the higher octave is about spirituality. You have to let go in order for things to come to fruition. But in doing so, you have to make a decision. This relationship is definitely going into the past for you. Nine of Pentacles. Here is the, okay, so yeah. You did become single, and now you have a decision on where it is that you want to plant your seed. You have the opportunity of going down a brand new path, but it's like you have to be willing to go on the journey here. But you're going to have to end up sacrificing all the things that you've worked really hard on and put a lot of emphasis and energy, and maybe you invested in. But I do want to say that if you're willing to go on this journey, I'm telling you, it could take you to a very beautiful space. Something here is telling me the eclipses is what kind of triggered this for you, okay? What is the Two of Swords about, Spirit? What is the decision that you're needing to make? Yeah, there's a final judgment call. I feel like it's time for you to move. I really do think that this is time for you to move. And, you know, I feel like some of you need to move because of work, especially when I'm seeing, you know, the Knight of Wands, who is the traveler of the Knights. You know, he's traveling, possibly you're traveling from east to west. Does not have to be, but that's what I'm getting out of this. And I'm seeing a lot of energy that way. So that's covering with the Five of Pentacles. So maybe, you know, work is the challenge. Maybe, you know, you're losing a lot of money because you're having to work a lot. Yeah, it may be bringing you money, but you're losing money as well from, you know, wear and tear on your vehicle and all those things. So maybe it's asking you to move closer to wherever it is that you are trying to work. And I think that that's something that worries you. Maybe you have family in the town that you're in. Maybe, you know, whatever, friends, family, you know, that's your roots, especially with the Ten of Pentacles here. But something here is saying that, you know, work is an issue. And I think that this is what could be hurting you. Nine of Swords, yeah, is the Death card, the Ace of Wands, and the Lover's card. So yeah, there's love here for someone, you know, somebody here. It's like maybe you know you need to extend an olive branch, or you want to, but you know that this relationship is dead and gone. There's no more love here. For some of you, you could be dealing with a Scorpio or a Gemini. That does not have to be. Aquarius is here. And that is the and Capricorn for some of you maybe, or you have those in your chart, okay? Sun, moon, or rising. So with that said, I do want to say that, you know, something here has come to an end, and there is a brand new opportunity waiting to come in. But again, the Lovers is about a choice. It's a head and heart decision. Funny enough, if you look at the Lovers and the Devil, okay, they're basically the same thing. It's just one is temptation and the other one is, look at the sun shining in the back. The one is going to bring you happiness and love and excitement and contentment. But funny enough, not funny, ha, it does show up as your challenge position, okay? Sitting on top of the worry. So this is like you staying up all night, you know, not wanting to make a decision, or you just keep going round and round and round and tricking yourself into believing that something here is going to happen. Why is this? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. See, you're wounded. You have a lot of depression because there's been a lot of, whether this is internal conflict or maybe conflict with just other people in your life. You're battle worn, but it's like you're trying to persevere. But like I said, I feel like you need to, you know, go where there's peace. Okay. I feel like go where there's peace, because there is a final judgment call that is being made. Or if you don't make the decision, something else is going to make the decision for you, Aquarius. With that said, let's go ahead and look at your love life for Aquarius. Spirit, please show me love life for Aquarius. Okay, there's one. Getting to know each other. As you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. And this could either go with the messages that I'm seeing here, or it could just be a whole nother side note. So Aquarius, please show me Aquarius is in love. Okay, healing family issues. Your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. So a lot of you Aquariuses, if you would actually, you know, maybe you need to take the time to get to know your parents again, okay? And get to know your parents on a completely different level and learn how to forgive and learn the lesson. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. You know, I just love it how people think that they can go into a happy, healthy, loving bond within a new relationship without healing their family issues. And I'll be one to say, like, I thought I could. I had a lot of massive trauma, growing up, being adopted, being abused by my adopted parents, or not my dad, my mom. She was fucking ruthless. She's an Aquarius, actually, funny enough. Not funny, ha ha, but she was very abusive. And so it was like I had to really overcome that. And now I'm, and I got married and I've been divorced now 16 years and never remarried because I needed to purge and I needed to get that out. But nobody ever taught me that I actually have to heal my parental bond before I can go into a relationship. Otherwise, all this person that I am filling that space with, all they're going to do is show me where I'm out of whack, where my codependencies are, where my addictions are, because maybe I wasn't loved or I didn't feel nourished enough. So I tend to go towards, and a lot of feminines, they tend to go towards, the masculines who remind them of a parent that maybe they lacked that intimacy. Maybe the parent was, cold or whatever, or had addiction issues, any one of those things. It is safe for you to love. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. And there it is. There's the children right underneath there. I cannot make this shit up. Your love life is being affected by children. And maybe it's because you're acting like a child too, Aquarius. But also, it's time that you make new decisions for your life. But I do feel like this has a lot to do with healing family issues. I feel like, hurt people. And I feel like, if you have the opportunity to go back and get to know your parents on a completely different level, look at them through the new set of eyes of the person that they are now, instead of trying to hold them accountable for the person that they used to be, because a lot of them change, right? We all change. Every single one of us do, some for the better, some not. But that's where you use your discernment. Obviously, you can forgive your parents, but that doesn't mean you have to have them in your life. Or you can be forgiven as a parent, but that doesn't mean that, your kids want you in their life. I've got 2 kids that won't even fucking talk to me. And that's for my past. And I've been working on erasing my past now for like 7 years, and they still won't have anything to do with me. And I'm like, okay, but that doesn't mean I'm not going to continue to live my life. That means that they want to continue to look at me through the old set of lenses of the person that I used to be. And there's nothing I can do about that, okay? But knowing that it is safe for you to love and to open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all, Aquarius, if you're willing to do that, I'm telling you, you can be a lot better off in the future. With that said, let's go ahead and pull a couple of love cards. There they are. All right, they want to pop right out. Close your eyes and tell yourself that you deserve to feel joyful. You can allow joy into your life regardless of the circumstances you currently find yourself in, and embrace. Through each other, you find the missing pieces. So embrace wherever it is you are now, but embrace the people that you have in your life. And maybe for some of you, you're just addicted to your, there it is, addicted to your love life. You're not even caring about everything that you have going on in your life because you're addicted to the passion. You're addicted to the sex. You're addicted to that, and I'm going to tell you, with the devil is the overall energy. That's not good energy for you. You're addicted to money. You're addicted to sex. You're addicted to whatever. Fill in the blank, your addictions, whoever it is that I'm talking to. The star here says that there can be healing, but you have to really keep the faith and continue doing the work. Otherwise, none of this is going to work out. But I do feel at the end of the day, this is only a week's worth of reading. Hopefully you guys can overcome this. And if you're looking for some type of an emotional security right now, good luck with that, Aquarius, because I feel like that's where the shattering is going to begin, because you guys are preparing to have Pluto come into your sign in the next couple of years. And that's going to be all about death and rebirth and the transformation cycle. Anyway, you guys, I love you very much, and I will see you again next week. Don't forget to check the description box down below with my link tree. It has all my social media platforms, and I am doing lives over on Instagram now. So anyway, I hope to see you guys over there. Take care, and we'll chat again soon.